Greetings everyone, welcome to this new video. We're gonna take a look at Glacial T2 farming here. It's been very popular in 3.7 and it is for a good reason. I just did 1 hour of glacial farming and we're gonna look at the profit in a moment. But first I just want to show you a map showcase and show you how fast this can go and how you would do it. Let's go on with it. As you can see from the map showcase, we are not using a vaal skill to make this happen. I think this is very good because vaal skills are very expensive to set up. You're gonna need a flask that is probably 20 EX or something like that, and then you need the weapons, and those are insanely, so I mean it's just gonna be 50 exalted or something to set this kind of run up. Here on the other hand, we are only using one item that makes it all happen. It's the Sire of Shards, and we use magma orb in it, which makes it a nova. And I'm gonna leave the path of building in the description, and you can take a look at it at your own leisure. So it's not my build. I will also link the original build guide, which is another YouTuber. So full credit to that person. I'm just optimized it a little bit. There's plenty of more optimization to do. Like I said, this is my first 100 maps. And also I want to point out that I'm running a Uber strict never sync filter right here, plus I optimized it a little bit over there also, but there's still so many optimization to do here. The reason why you want to modify the filter is that you get nothing that you do not want to pick up. So that means no unnecessary rares. I didn't pick up a single rare here. I did not pick up any shards that I didn't need in any small currency or anything like that. But we can take a look at that later. So let's go to our next part. Okay, here we have all the maps we got back from our 59 maps that we managed to run in 1 hour of glacial farming. So we got a net positive. I did all the rolling of the maps in the time limit here, so that is not outside, so that's good. And I only needed to re-roll one single map, so it's best if you do it in one tab, and then you can just write reflective here if that is the mod you cannot run, which this one can't because it can't do elemental reflect. So we went 17 maps positive here. Here are all the things that I picked up, or there were some more things that I picked up, but I recommend you to optimize the filter even more. So if I'm gonna do this again, I would also take in some incubators that is no profit to. So those I would take out from the loot filter so they don't show up. Same with scarabs, some of those that needs to go, and the fossils, same here. And what more? Some optimization needs to be done also on the currency. So with all these optimization, you're gonna run much faster because you're gonna pick up less objects. As you can see here, we did not. All of this is gonna sell instantly, and if you run 500 of these maps or 1,000 of these maps, you can sell them in bulk, which means that you're gonna get a much better price than I'm pricing them at right here. I priced them at the lowest price point. So let's go into the final tally. If you have not seen any of my other mapping videos, then I'm gonna explain to you why I have Perendus coins under each pile here. Under each pile, that is how many chaos that specific pile above it is worth. So if you can see here, it says 64, that means it's 64 chaos for all the items up here. These two didn't manage to make it into the same lane, so I made it a little bit exception for these, but you know what I mean. Same for this one. These are the only splinters that are worth picking up. So these are worth 130 chaos. Same for these, 36, and so on and so forth. So with that said, we're gonna add all of these up. We managed to get a total in this tab, plus the extra 17 maps here, of 686 chaos, and that is 686 chaos per hour. If we subtract the cost of the maps, which was 59 alchemy orbs plus 1 chaos orb to reroll, that leaves us with 666 chaos. That is equal to 3.6 exalted per hour, or if you like it in maps instead, it's 11.3 chaos per map. And if you have seen on the forums and on Reddit, this is pretty much on the lower end, I think. So if you are planning on doing this, you can expect the same kind of results even if you're not running a vaal skill. So because most of those tests were run with, I don't know, maybe high headhunters and especially vaal skills, and they might be a little bit faster, I don't know. I felt that this one is extremely fast, but as you can see, there's plenty of more optimization to be done in this build and in the loot filter, so you can expect more if you put in more time, and also if you get some more training into this. Obviously my first Glacier maps were not as smooth as my last one, so if I did another 100 I would probably make a little bit more. And I did not get any big drops more than 1 exalted and this Lionel's Fall. And when it comes to uniques when they drop, there's not a lot of those because my loot filter takes care of most. So what I just do is hover over all the uniques. I don't pick them up if they're not worth anything, because 99.9% of them are not worth anything. But in 100 maps you can expect at least 1 drop to be worth something. So maybe you can subtract this one yourself if you want to, or you can keep it in the calculations. If you take this one away, it's 3.1 exalted in profit, so still over 3 exalted per hour if you're running without any kind of unique in your filter. So I hope this all helps you, and I hope you can replicate this. If you have any questions about this, leave it in the comments, and put a subscription to my channel and like my video. Have an awesome day, everyone.